Welcome to Mantras for IELTS and PTE. I am your host Harwinder Singh, and today we're going to share some valuable tips on how to tackle read aloud questions in PTE. Let's get started. Tip number 1. Understand the question. In read aloud, you'll be given a short text to read aloud. Make sure you read the question carefully and understand what's being asked. Pay attention to the topic, the tone, and the main idea of the text. For example, if the text is about a new scientific discovery, make sure you understand the key terms and concepts before reading it aloud. Tip number 2. Focus on fluency. In read aloud, fluency is key. Practice reading the text smoothly, at a natural pace and with proper intonation. Avoid pausing too much or stumbling over words. Remember, fluency is not just about speaking quickly, but also about speaking clearly and naturally. Tip number 3. Know how to handle difficult words. If you come across a word that's difficult to pronounce, it's better to skip it rather than making fumbles and losing scores for both fluency and pronunciation simultaneously. For example, if you're not sure how to pronounce the word accommodate, it's better to skip it and move on to the next word. Don't risk losing points for struggling with a difficult word. Tip number 4. Maintain an even pace. An uneven speed will cost you a score. Practice reading the text at a consistent pace, neither too fast nor too slow. For example, if you're reading a text about a complex topic, make sure you slow down to emphasize key points, but avoid speeding up too much when you get to easier sections. Tip number 5. Use proper intonation. Intonation is crucial in read aloud. Make sure you're using the right tone, stress, and rhythm when reading the text. Practice using rising and falling intonation to convey meaning. For example, if you're reading a text that asks a question, make sure you use a rising intonation at the end of the sentence. Tip number 6. Practice, practice, practice. The more you practice reading aloud, the more confident and fluent you'll become. Practice with different types of texts, such as news articles, academic passages, and even everyday conversations. That's it for today's tip on read aloud questions in PTE. Remember to understand the question, focus on fluency, handle difficult words, maintain an even pace, use proper intonation, and practice regularly. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to achieving a high score in PTE read aloud. Thanks for listening to Mantras for IELTS and PTE. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and resources on IELTS and PTE preparation.